Hi, this is Chef. This Fufu is done. F-U, F-U. Death Keeper. This works great. Hiya, hiya. This is Reverend Cha-Cha Dave. Hiya, hiya. It's Chef Cha-Cha Dave. This is this beautiful little fountain that I have. And actually, I was promised that Britney Spears was going to perform tonight before we started with her snake. That was from like years ago. The only thing we could get was this. Now, it's not too much different. It's about the same. Brittany looks pretty good. Okay, tonight I'm making cream of roast potato soup. All right, generally the potatoes aren't roasted. I chose to do that. I like that flavor. And what I did was, in that pan, I sauteed my bacon in here. I'm going to take out most of that fat, but I really would like to have some of that bacon flavor in here. Okay. So, I'm going to heat the pan. What I'm going to do is throw in and go on the website. It'll give you all of the ingredients. There's not a lot going in here. It's some celery that's been chopped, onions that have been chopped, and some garlic and salt and pepper. And I have some beef broth. A lot of people put... Oh, look at this. You see this? Huh? You following me? You following me? I'm in a silly mood tonight, so I have to just apologize for that now. I can't help it. It might be dementia, you know. At any rate, here we go. I'm gonna put in the onions. All right, and they need to cook up a little bit. I'm gonna put in the celery. All right, now, I can see that I need a little bit of butter in here. I want to not put in oil because we have the bacon fat. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter. And I just want these to toast up a little bit. Alright, so now these are working pretty well here. And I'm going to put in my garlic. Stir that around. I'm going to lower this a little bit. And this just has to saute for about 3 minutes. Okay, now these are all done. Everything is going to be done in the same pan here. The only thing that I used a second pan was for the potatoes. I boiled the potatoes and then I put them in the oven and roasted them. Let me do this. That's not gonna... Alright, now so I'm gonna use the same pan. I'm gonna get these out of here. Physical. I work out 5 times a week. That's why my physique is like this. Look at, I do. I have a bicep. It's down here. I used to have biceps. I don't know what happened. All right, now we're gonna put a little butter in here, okay? And I don't buy butter in sticks. I buy it in blocks. So I'm gonna make my own stick. All right, look at that. See that? Didn't save any money by doing that. Actually, I put in a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So now that butter has to melt. I don't know, I think that butter tastes better when it's all in one block. Call me crazy. Okay, now I want to melt this up. We're going to make a little roux. A little bit of onions in there. Let's get into physical. My body talks. It says, everything is breaking down, you old fool. Every friggin' joint. Okay, now, we'll lower this a little bit. And I think I need a tiny bit more butter. Just a little bit. Now I have warm milk, and I want this to just brown a little bit more. Look at this. I'm only a bird in a gilded cage. There we go. Okay. Put that. This milk has been heated. I'm going to stir this all around until everything gets into a nice creamy sauce. Then I'm going to put in some light beef broth. Okay. All right, now this looks great. This is exactly how it should be. It's nice and thick, and I'm going to just give this a taste. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? It's delicious. Psych. All right, now I'm going to put in the onions back in here. And also that's the garlic and the celery. The celery. Now, then the bacon that I fried up in that pan in chunks. Doesn't need to be too little. Get back here. Okay. All right, this goes right in to that. Stir this all around. And the roasted potatoes go right in at the very end. Okay. Now I'm going to use my little emulsifier here. All right. Stand back. No. And this, if it's actually any more shallow than this place would be a mess. It's just perfect. If I lift this up, are you concerned, Damar, that I could lift this up? It would be a bloodbath. We want to try to get this smooth. Whoa! I just think I got him. You know, I don't know. I try so hard, but I still screw up. I want to lift it up and try to get the rest of the bacon in tiny, tiny little pieces. It's working. Do you trust me? He's shaking. Oh, yeah, I see that. Whoa! Goodness me. And oh, this looks terrific. Okay, now this goes over here. I just don't. It's what a mess. What a mess. It's all right. Looks terrific. Now, at this point, I'm going to put in the roasted potatoes. There we go. Is that too close? Did the lens just freak out? That's okay. These are nicely roasted. A little bit of butter on there. A little salt and pepper on that. They go right in there. Stir that around just a little bit. Oh man, this looks great. Now, I'm going to give another taste. Just want to see about our salt and pepper. Doesn't need any salt. It's perfect, but it needs some pepper. A lot of pepper. And the last thing I put in on the top of this is a little Parmesan cheese. Not too much. Okay, so I'm going to let this just bubble away very slowly for about 4 or 5 minutes to get more of the potato flavor in there and for the bacon to be in there. And then we'll be back, and I'm going to plate this up. And there's going to be a scream over the whole world when I put this in the plate. Wow, this is delicious. Okay, now we're back, and this is ready, and this is something else. It's nice and thick and creamy, and what I'm going to do is plate one bowl up. Actually, if Emily Post was here, she's rolling over in her grave. You're supposed to actually go away that way. Okay. Now, this is enough. This is actually could serve 3. But if you're going to serve this as an appetizer, this is an appetizer or a light supper, okay? And on top of here, as if there wasn't enough butter in this thing as it is, and on top of this goes a little bit of green onions. This is beautiful. And a little black pepper. We don't need to put any salt in here. Okay. Now I'm going to try this. Actually, let me just see. Let me put that in there so that it melts more. That's one of my favorite things, is that. Okay. There's a potato. I'm going to try this. I don't want to get too excited! I can't stand it. It's delicious. And you know what? I've decided what I'm going to do. Oh, the roasted potatoes are terrific. I've decided that... Talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. Hold it. It's out of this world. I've decided right now, you're the first to hear this. I'm going to introduce this to David's Dog's hot dog truck on exit 49 on the Long Island Expressway. And not only do I give 3 hot dogs and a soda and a bag of chips for $3.99, I'm going to include a 6-ounce cup of Cha-Cha Dave's cream of roasted potato soup. This is unbelievable. So please leave now so I can finish this in private. I really hate to eat in front of people. I'm really a private person. See you again next time.